Welcome back to Burger. This is a little bit of a different video. I've been cooking on the Camp Chef griddle for a little over a month now, and I absolutely love it. So this is gonna be why I went with the Camp Chef griddle. This is the FTG600. That's the model number. No matter what griddle you go with, if you go with a Camp Chef or a Blackstone or the Sam's Club one or whatever you go with, you're not gonna be disappointed. These things are a blast to cook with, but I'm gonna show you the reasons I decided to go with this one after many hours of watching YouTube videos just like this one. So let's go. So one of the biggest reasons I went with this one is the actual grill top. So this thing is heavy as sin. So that heat dispersion unit underneath it runs the whole way across, and there's no divider there. So I wanted that because it's got a really great heat. It distributes the heat super evenly across the whole griddle, especially after you level it, which you definitely want to do with your griddle. So one more reason, which is pretty cool, which is probably kind of trivial if you don't need this, but it's actually pretty interesting. So I've got my natural gas Weber grill there too, and I do a lot of entertaining. So if I ever need to run two grills per se, this comes with grill grates. So those grill grates, you can just operate like a normal grill. So that's fun. And I do know that you can buy those extra with the Blackstone. So if that's something that you think's cool and you have a Blackstone, you can always add that to it. This whole big rolled steel piece is fantastic. It's super heavy and it does distribute the heat very evenly. Another reason I went with this one is because of where I cook. I've got this nice white wall back there. So the Blackstone has a rear grease dispersion unit, whereas this one is out front. This comes right out through that little bitty hole and then drips all your grease down there. So that was important for me. Another reason I really like the Camp Chef griddle is just how it looks. So I love stainless steel, and I actually really like the red knobs too, but the stainless steel look was kind of important for me to match my Weber grill. I just thought that was cool looking. And it's really super sturdy. So it's really solid metal, and I really like the red knobs, and this is pretty cool. So I know on the Blackstone and some other ones, you have like an igniter knob. So you'll turn that and then push a knob and it'll ignite. But this one, each burner has a separate igniter. I just thought that was nice. Another thing that's pretty cool about the Camp Chef is fold down shelves. So you just lift that up and then that folds right down, and bingo, voila. If you ever need to put that in your truck or something, or you need to do some extra space, have some extra space and put those down, then you're able to do that there. So another thing that's really important with your griddle is wind guards. Now, the way this is made, it has a wind guard right on the actual griddle top, so it goes all the way around. One of the biggest pain in the butts is when it's windy out and you're trying to griddle, your your cooktop doesn't get hot. So that's a big issue. Now they do sell, I know Blackstone does sell wind guards, but you know, this comes with it. So that was another big reason I decided to go with the Camp Chef. Now, I know the Blackstone and some other ones are convertible to natural gas, but this one is also, so that's super cool. And eventually I will be doing that as well, because it's always seems to be when you're cooking for 30 people that you run out of propane. Another cool thing with the shelves is these holes here. Now these holes are here to disperse the heat so that whatever you have sitting here, food or oil bottles or things like that, don't catch on fire and cook. So I know, and what's nice there is that if you need to put that space there, if you need to put something in that space, it's not just a hole, so you can still set things there. So that's nice. Overall, it's a super sturdy griddle. The top is extremely heavy, and this does come 100% pre-seasoned. So that's really nice. The seasoning process takes a long time to do. Now when you do get your first griddle, you do want to wash it with soap and water for the first time, just to get any kind of stuff from whatever factory it was in, oils and things like that. You want to wash it with soap and water and then kind of give it a light seasoning. I don't know if all Blackstones they don't come seasoned.
I don't think so.
Maybe they do, I'm not sure. I know some of them don't, and this price point. So this griddle was $349. which is the same price point as the 4-burner Blackstone that I was looking at. So similar price. So really just depends on whatever you like to do, and some of the features that I have here, like the front grease dispersion, the wind guards that are built right into it, and the Gorilla grates that it does come with. That's really awesome. And we're beerger, so we got to crack open some bottles. So it does come with that too. So if you want to check this out, I'll put a link for it in the description below. I got mine at Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where I found the best price. Good luck to you. Get a griddle. I promise you, you will not regret it. It is the most fun way of cooking that you'll have in a long, long time. Cheers.